Hey y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make two really easy, really cute Christmas wreaths. All right, y'all. So first off, you're going to need some loopy yarn. And I'm going to call this loopy yarn because there are a lot of different brands out there. This particular brand is from Lion Brand, and I got this at Joann's. Let me move my light just a little bit. I got this at Joann's. They have a bunch of different brands out there, but this is the 3.5 ounce skein. You're also going to need a wreath frame. I'm going to use this foam wreath frame. This is also from Joann's, an 11.7 inch one. And it is white, just in case you have some little gaps here and there. You're not really, you're not really going to be able to see it between the wraps of your yarn. So let me take this label off, because y'all know the label police like to run rampant. Nobody's gonna see it. You can cover it up with yarn, but still, we're gonna take it off. I like to leave it on there so that it reminds me, of the size, because I'm like, every single time, even though I've used a gazillion of these, every single time I forget the size. So anyway, let's get this yarn out here. I myself personally have never found an easy way to find the center of one of these. So you can see how I did it. But anyway, let's start here with just a little bit of hot glue. And I'm just going to take the end here and just kind of stick it down. And then I'm going to hold this in place while that glue hardens up. Okie dokie. So now we're just going to take our yarn and we're just going to kind of just run it around and around our frame here. Another thing that's good about these smaller skeins like this is you can kind of just pass the whole thing through the center of your wreath, and you don't have to keep cutting pieces and reattaching it like I've done in previous videos. But anyway, we're just going to do this all the way around. Okay, so now I'm back over here, and the way that I like to do these wreaths, now that I'm back at the very end, you can just kind of space your yarn out however you want. Like I said, it doesn't have to be very tight to look good on here. That's the good thing about using the white frame, is you can just keep moving it around. See how I'm doing that? Just kind of twisting it over to the end. As I'm twisting it, I'm just kind of pulling around just to get it over here to the end. Like so. And the little loops are like so fluffy, you still can't see the wreath frame. Okay. So now get back over here, and I'm going to glue the end down, and then I'm just going to do some more fluffing and get everything nice and even, and then we will decorate it. So let's put some glue right here, just right up against the end there. And I'm just going to hold that in place until that glue sets up. All right. So I got these Christmas trees from Walmart, and I like them because they're like all different colors. And I thought I would just blend all of the colors together instead of having just one or two different colors. Just something a little bit different, than the traditional red and green. So let's open these up, and let's see if I can take them off of this little base, or should I leave them? That might work better. Let me take a look here. Trying to see if it'd be better if I leave them on there or if I cut them off. And I think I want to cut them off. So let's just pull this down here. I'm going to try to pull this off. I don't think it'll work. So let me get my handy dandy wire cutters here. And we'll just cut it off. There we go. Well, I could do something with that. Let's save that. I'm not going to throw that away. So now the good thing about this is you can take your yarn, just kind of, what the heck is that? Just kind of spread it apart, and then take the wire part here and just stick it down in your wreath frame, and that'll help hold it. We're going to put some glue on here, of course, but you can just kind of press it down in there like so and make that hole. Let's see what else I got over here I can use. Somebody's like, use an ice pick. Okay, look, almost everybody has a knife laying around. Not a lot of people have an ice pick. Use whatever you want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these little trees out here and whack their little bottoms off and then decide, uh-oh, I just knocked something down. I don't know what it was. Now I'll decide what colors I want and how to arrange them, and then we will glue them down. Okie dokie. So let us maybe put the green one in the middle there in that first hole that I made. Let's put the green one. Now I'm just putting the glue on there and then just kind of holding it down in that hole that I made. Then I will glue on some of the other trees. I don't know exactly what colors I want. I've been sitting here playing with it, trying to decide what colors to put on there. Amber, you're squishing it. Oh my Lord. But it's basically all that I'm going to do with this. It's like very, very simple, but you know, kind of colorful. Let's see if that's set up. Are you going to fall over? Probably. Probably. All right. So now we can move over here, and I'm going to do the same thing with the other trees, okay? Just taking my knife and poking holes and then gluing them down. So I'm going to do that, and we'll come back and take a look. All right, so I've got the 3 on there. Now, I think I want to use these right here. I'm going to have to cut these in half or something, though. So let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut these in half because they are just a mite too tall. I'll make sure I don't get my finger there. Okay. Might just have to pull some of the needles off if I want to poke a hole in a wreath to glue those down. But let's see. I can just glue those. Actually, I can just glue this right up to the other trees there, and it'll hold it on just fine. See? Just like so. And then the loops of your yarn. I've got a candle holder back here propping this up on, okay? So you can put that there, and then the loops of your yarn are going to come up and, you know, look like it's supporting the tree when it actually is glued to these back here. So I'm going to do that with this little natural colored one, I think, because I don't like this. This is too close in color to that pink one. So I think I'm going to use this and then come back. Okay, there we go. And you know what? I think I'm just going to leave this wreath the way it is. I wanted something simple, just a little bit of color to it, and I think this looks pretty good. Now, how do you hang this? The good thing with using the loop yarn is you can just take one of these loops and hang it on your wreath hanger, or you can take a piece of floral wire and wrap it around the frame like this, and the loops will cover up that wire and you're not going to see it. So you can just wrap the wire around it and then make you a loop and hang that on your wreath hanger. But anyway, cute and simple. Let us move on to the next one. All right, moving on to the next super easy wreath. We have these dusters from Dollar Tree, okay? These dusters from Dollar Tree, it says 3 pieces, but that counts the handle. So you're getting 2 of the little fuzzy things up here. We also have another one of these 11.7-inch foam wreath frames. This came from Joann's. My Dollar Tree has not had the foam wreath frames in quite a while. But when I buy things like this from bigger craft stores, I always wait. I save my coupons. You know, like Joann's has their 50% off, 40% off, and all that. Throw that in the floor. So I wait and I use coupons. I hardly ever pay full price for stuff like this, okay? So anyway, with these, let's get this over here. And I made a wreath like this a few years ago, and it blew up. I see it all over Pinterest now, but just look back through my wreath playlist and you'll come across that one. But what you can do is just cut this like so, and then you can just pull it apart and flatten it out. Now this has been flattened out, so now I'm just going to take my hot glue and I'm just going to put some all over the place. Boink. A lot of people ask me where I get my glue gun. In all of my YouTube videos, I have links down in the description box for a bunch of different things. And the link to this glue gun is down there. So always look down in the description box. I have tons of links down there. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the same thing with a bunch of the other ones. And don't worry, I'm going to tell you how many I used and how many boxes I had to get, okay? So let me just continue doing this, and I'll come back. Okay, here we are. Now, I used 3 boxes of those dusters, so that was 6 dusters in total that I used, okay? So get 3 boxes. That'll do you just fine. And look at this owl. I cute? I found this owl at Walmart. It's like $2.48. How cute is this? So this is what we're going to use. Let's cut that off. Why are you going away? Hold still. He says, stop. All right. So what I'm going to do is I have some wire around here somewhere. I literally just had it and just laid it down. I have it. Okay. This is not floral wire. This is just wire I had laying around. And I will tell you, I can't find my thing of floral wire. I'm doing a whole lot of work here in my craft room. There's a lot of things I can't find. So, of course, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on here to kind of help hold it down. But I'm also going to take this wire and I think I'm just going to go around his little feet. I'm just going to wrap it around a few times, okay? Like so. And the fluff of your wreath is going to cover it up. You're not really going to see this. Let's get its little tail. And then I'm just going to, I need to trim that down. Or we can set the owl on top of it. That might help. Let's see, where can we set it? That works. Now I'm just going to bring the wire around and I'm going to twist it together at the bottom. And don't worry, whatever color wire you have, use that wire because the fluffiness of the wreath is going to cover it up. Okay, so our little owl friend is in place. Now I have this here. These little sprigs. Let me get this other one. This one came from Joann's, I think. Or was this another Walmart? No, this is another Walmart. And there is glitter. Oh, my goodness. Look at this glitter, y'all. So let's put this here. Look at this. Oh, I'm going to shake it all over the place. Okay. Let's put that right there. Try to get everything centered how we want it. And then once again, I'm going to take some of this wire and I'm going to wire it down. And then I'm going to put a few blobs of hot glue on there, just as sort of like a backup, just to kind of stabilize everything, because we all need stability. Just run this through here, and then tighten it down. Wrap it around. Did I pull enough through? Probably not. There we go. Okay, just tie this down. Here in a minute, we're going to make a bow, so don't worry about these being far apart. Okay. So we have this on. I keep wanting to say greenery. I mean, I know it's not green, but you know what I'm talking about. So now let's just make a really easy bow. If you want to see the bow in depth, okay, I will have a separate video where I show you how to make an easy no-tie bow. I'm going to link to that in the description box. And if you will, also please check the comments. I'll have a pinned comment on how I make that bow. Like I said, I'm not going to slow down in this particular video and do it because a lot of y'all have already seen that bow. But if you haven't, please go watch that video. So anyway, I'm going to make my easy no-tie bow right quick. And then we're just going to attach that to the center. Okay, so my bow is laying over there done. I've not fluffed it out yet, okay? There has been no fluffing to that bow yet. So it's looking pretty raggedy. But anyway, I just have the tails here. And I'm just going to glue the tails down. And then I'm going to glue the bow. Okay, so... Yep, like I said, I've not fluffed it out. Bless his little heart. So I just need to fluff it out and work with it. And I always tell you, like, when you're making bows, don't worry about what it looks like as you're working with it. Wait till you're done. Wait till you're completely done. And then take your time and fluff out your little loops here. It'll be just fine. It's going to be okay. Just waiting for that glue to set up there. Okay. And then, once you get it fastened down, you're going to have to go back again and do some more floofing and fluffing, okay? So now we're going to put glue here, like so. There we go. I was waiting for this other daggum glue stick to melt. You stick that there, and then once that glue sets up, then you can go back, you know, and really fluff out the loops of your bow. But anyway, I'm going to let this glue set up, and then that will be that. Now, I have a bunch of silver beads here, and I'm going to try to not get this on me. I'm just going to stick some silver beads here and there all throughout the top just to give it a little extra something, you know. I'm always about a little extra something, something. Now, these bags of beads I got at Joann's, but, hold on, I'll show you. It's just a big old bag of plastic beads, okay? But you can get this pretty much any craft store that carries jewelry making supplies. So I'm going to just keep gluing these on here and there, and then this one will be done. Okay, so this is what I have. I'm very, very happy with it. I think it is adorable. I'm going to fluff my bow just a little bit more and fluff this out. But I think it's pretty daggone cute, and it's really super easy. But if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media, links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.